bandmates, it's Alyssa. I'm here to give you a quick rundown of what to expect at your very first Big Kid Bandstand ukulele broadcast. It's going to be this Friday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and just a couple things that we're going to go over so that way when you show up you'll be ready. So the first thing you'll need is a ukulele, and you can get them on Amazon. If you need any suggestions for links, just let me know. If you don't have a ukulele for Friday, that's okay. Just come anyway and watch and learn. And the whole class is not going to be just about the ukulele. We're gonna do other things too. So you'll be able to still remain active and be in the class. But just make sure that when you can, order one of these. So to prep for class on Friday, I'm gonna have you tune up your ukulele with me. You're gonna listen and you're going to match your strings to mine. So the first string we have, we're gonna call this string number 1. It's the top string. It's closest to the sky, closest to your head. Okay, this is called a G. Everybody say G. Good. Okay, now let's match. If you need to make it higher or lower, you can turn your tuning peg up or back. That's G. Good. Next is C. Good. Next is E. Good. Next is A. Good. A couple things you need to know about this instrument. I want to go over how to hold the ukulele. Okay, so this big part right here, is called the body. Okay, there's the front with the sound hole, and there's the back. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the back of the ukulele, tap, tap, tap the back of your ukulele. Good. And now tap your belly. Boop, 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 boop. Good. You're gonna take the back of your ukulele and you're gonna stick it to your belly like this. Woo! It's stuck. Okay? Now, this is called the head of the ukulele. The headstock. We have a head, right? Where's your head? Good. So the head of the ukulele is going to be on the left side of your body. So grown-ups, you can really help your little ones with this, okay? So the head is going to be facing the left side. Now I know we're kind of mirror imaging, so this is why this video is great, because you can practice before we get to the class, so you'll know which way in your house to hold it. So once you set your little one up, you can set them up, let's say in the kitchen, and let's say there's a blue wall to the left side in your kitchen. You can set your little one up. You can say the back of the ukulele to your belly and the head of the ukulele to the blue wall, okay? So they can remember which way to point their ukulele, okay? So we have the back to our belly and the head to our wall, okay? And now we're gonna take our right hand, and this is called the seatbelt hand. It's also called our strumming hand. You're gonna take your right hand and you're gonna make a big seatbelt across your ukulele like this. Big seatbelt, okay? And hold it nice and tight, so that way when you're not holding this side of the ukulele, it still stays up. Okay, so let's try that again. Take your right hand, make a big seatbelt. Good job. Now your left hand is gonna be called the chord hand or the neck hand, okay? Now the neck of the ukulele is right here. This is the neck. Everybody point. This is a nice long piece right here. This is the neck. So this hand, your left hand, is going to hold the neck. And this is the hand that we're gonna use to push down on the strings to make the chords. This is the hand we're gonna use to strum the strings, okay? So now that you have that, let's practice how to hold the ukulele. So what do we need? We need the back of the ukulele, the back to our belly, boop, and the head of the ukulele pointing this way, okay? Pointing to the left, or pointing to the blue wall, or pointing to anything in your house that you can talk about, okay? Great. So now that we've talked about how to hold it, I'm going to talk quickly about the parts of the ukulele, and I'm going to put up a quick picture right here. Now, we're we're gonna talk about this during class, but I just wanna go over it really quick. So we talked about the body, it's this big part right here, okay? We talked about the neck, it's this long part right here. We talked about the head, yeah? Now these little white pieces are called tuners. When you turn them back and forth, it stretches out the strings and it changes their tune. Some sound high, some sound low, some are in the middle, okay? So we turn to tune our ukulele. And then we have the sound hole, which is where the sound comes out. And we also have the strings. We have 4 strings. Show me 4 fingers, 4 strings. Now we're going to talk about a couple of the other parts of the ukulele later on in class, but I just want to talk about those main parts to start. So let's talk about the 4 strings. So here are the names of our strings: G, C, E, A. And to help you remember the names of those strings, we have a fun, silly little saying. It's called good cows eat apples, okay? Good cows eat apples. So that's how we'll remember. So now that you're tuned up, and now that we know how to hold the ukulele back to belly, head facing this way, we take our neck hand or our chord hand, we wrap it around the neck. We take our strumming hand or our seatbelt hand, we give it a big seatbelt, boop, and we're gonna use this hand to strum the strings. Now you can strum the strings 2 ways. You can strum with your thumb. Show me your thumb. You can strum with your thumb, good. Or you can strum with your pointer, the back of your pointer, your nail. Okay, whatever's comfortable for you. So let's take a minute and strum together. Just open on the strings. We're not going to mess with this hand right now. Let's strum 10 times. We go down and up. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Good job. Okay, so you can go back and you can practice strumming. Practice strumming for Friday. And just do sets of 10. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Good. We are also going to learn our very first chord on Friday. We're going to learn the C chord. Show me a C shape. C. At home, if you have them, grab some colorful stickers. If they can be round stickers, round dots, that's great. We're looking for Friday, we're looking for 1 red round dot, okay? Like that, okay? Now, if you don't have stickers, that's okay. You can just cut out a little red dot on a piece of paper and just tape it on there. And we are going to take our red dot and we're gonna put it on 1, 2, 3, the 3rd space or the 3rd fret, okay? 1, 2, 3, red dot underneath this string, okay? The A string, all the way down low. See that? So set your little ones up with that red dot because they're going to need it for when we're learning our C chord, okay? The first thing we're gonna figure out is where to hold our thumb. So show me a high five. Good. Wiggle your thumb. Good. Now hold up the neck. On the back of the neck, you're going to put a sticker. It can be any color. Mine's going to be yellow. I'm gonna put a sticker right on the back. And that's where your thumb is gonna go. Good. Now by having your thumb on the back, it's going to help you reach around. So you have your thumb on the back, and now to play the C chord, you're gonna take your number 1 pointer, or for those of you that have been doing this a while with me, you're gonna take your ring finger, or 1, 2, 3, your 3rd finger, okay? And we're gonna touch the red dot, and we're gonna push down on the string on the red dot. Like that, okay? If you're using your 3rd finger, 1, 2, 3, you push down like that, okay? So everybody with me, take your finger, touch the red dot, and you're going to strum all 4 strings like this. Beautiful, that's a C chord, everybody. Let's do it again. Lovely. Okay, now let's strum 10 times on the C chord. Here we go. 1, 2, So I want you to practice strumming on the C chord. You can strum with open strings first and then strum on the C chord 10 times in a row. That's going to be your assignment to prep for Friday. And then now that you know the C chord, you can play our song of the week, which is Old MacDonald. Here we go. Strum with me, let's sing. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O, with a book here and a book there, here a book, there a book, everywhere a book. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Everybody strum the C chord, the red dot. Hooray! Great job, everybody. Give yourselves a big round of applause. So that's what we're gonna work on Friday, plus a couple more things too. But the more you practice this, the better prepared you'll be for our Friday class. If you have any questions, send me an email and I'll see you all on Friday. Bye, everybody.